SeaWorld. Sea pens can be effective for transitioning a rescued animal back to life in the open ocean, but they are not appropriate for long-term care. Our habitats are the largest and most sophisticated ever constructed for a marine mammal. 7 million gallons of continually filtered and chilled water. They provide an environment that allows us to properly care for, display, and study the animals. CNN. How is SeaWorld's current park attendance compared to last year? Whether you've seen an incline or decline, and what do you attribute that to? SeaWorld. Our attendance is good. In fact, we're on pace for a record year in 2013. Learn more here. And the rest is just ads. Okay, so keep this tab open so that way you can flip back and forth, okay? So moving on, so now that we've read the article and we've kind of digested a little bit of that information, I pulled out some keywords in here that I want you to fill in on your own from the statement that SeaWorld made to CNN. If you don't remember where it is right at the top, okay? It's a section here that's in italics. So what I want you to do is focus on those keywords because they are important. So as you go through, all you have to do is click backspace and then type in the answer. So it says, but instead of a, and we go back, it says fair. So obviously the SeaWorld does not think that Blackfish was fair. So I did this with all of the really key and important words in this little section, and I want you to go flip back and forth and fill them in, okay? It's basically just fill in the blank, okay? So question number 2, it says, in SeaWorld's statement, so that's this one right here, they argue that the film withholds or keeps back key facts from viewers. What are 4 facts that they say the film withholds? So you have to search in here, what are the 4 things that SeaWorld believes that the Blackfish documentary kept from the public? And you have to list them here. That you don't have to worry about key sentences. Just refer back to question number 1 and find those key facts. Question number 3. According to Fred Jacobs, what is the goal or purpose of SeaWorld's rescue program? So what you have to do is go back in and figure out what the goal is of the program. And then here, please put it into your own words and paraphrase it. I don't want a copy and paste job here, okay? All right, number 4. How many animals has SeaWorld rescued? All I need is a number, folks. Okay, all I need is the number. I don't need anything else. And all you have to do is type it in there. Number 5. According to Fred Jacobs, what are the primary or main benefits for keeping orcas in captivity and for keeping any species in any zoological institution or a zoo? So what does he think are the benefits that we gain from having these animals in zoos? What do we gain from that? Again, refer back to the article. And there are at least 2 things that I can think of that he names. Number 6. What evidence does Fred Jacobs provide to prove that SeaWorld has caused more people to understand and appreciate killer whales than they would if people were only able to see them in the wild? It is okay for you to copy here. I am looking for a direct quote from the text. Right? So what does he think that proves that SeaWorld has caused more people to understand and appreciate killer whales? Number 7. According to Mr. Jacobs, why is swimming 100 miles a day unnecessary for a whale at SeaWorld and is unnecessary for a whale's health and well-being? So again, this is in the article, and there is a direct question in here about that. And it's right here. Okay, so look at this section to help guide you. Number 8. Do you feel, so this is an opinion question, so this is all about your opinion. Do you feel that the reasoning or the explanation of the connection between the evidence and the claim that the reasoning behind the claim that swimming 100 miles a day is unnecessary for a whale's health and well-being is valid. Do you think that it's true? And that the evidence is sufficient, that it's enough to make you believe it. Why or why not? I want you to give me at least 3 sentences on this one, guys. At least 3 sentences. And then for the last question, number 9, it is the last question. Again, it's another opinion statement. So, SeaWorld argues that although there have been accidental deaths of trainers at its parks, the amount of time without any accidents or deaths is significantly higher. So basically, they're saying we've had more days without accidents than we have had days with accidents. According to Michael Scarpuzzi of SeaWorld, our staff has interacted with killer whales for veterinary care, training, shows, educational presentations, husbandry, exercise, play, and enrichment hundreds of times a day for nearly 50 years. So do you think that this is evidence that proves that people interacting with killer whales are safe? Why or why not? So again, you have to really think about, okay, do you think that the evidence that he gives is good enough to make you believe that it's safe for people to interact with killer whales on a regular basis? And why or why not do you think that? So, what I would be thinking about, I would be weighing the incidents that are mentioned in the Blackfish documentary trailer and the information that SeaWorld is providing us to help us figure that out. You need at least 3 to 5 sentences to accurately answer this question. So this is this is a really good example of, like, do you think that whales or other animals should be kept in captivity? Is the risk of humans dying because of it, is it worth the reward of people gaining an understanding and being enriched by their exposure to these animals? So again, this is your opinion. So once you get finished with this document, if you are doing this on a Google slide, like I'm doing right here, you have to click that share button, click get shareable link, copy that link, and then post it into the Canvas page. All right. If you are doing this on a PowerPoint, then you need to save what you've worked on so far and then upload it into Canvas once you are finished. If you have any questions, please contact me, email me, text me, call me, whatever you need to do to make sure that you are getting an understanding of these concepts and that you're completing them in a timely manner. If you're concerned or you just need me to explain something, I'm happy to do that. I miss you guys. It's weird being here alone by myself all the time when I'm used to being around 30 kids every hour or so. So I hope everybody's doing well. Please stay safe out there. Keep, social distancing. Make sure you're doing some self-care, drinking lots of water, and maybe getting some good Netflix shows in. All right. Bye, guys.